Hello everybody. Hopefully you can hear me and everything's working perfectly fine. I don't have any high hopes or anything, but here we are. I've had a bit of a, not a hard day, but I've had the kind of day that takes it out of you. So I won't be appearing on camera for this because I'll be doing some stuff that perhaps... look, I just don't feel like being on camera, honestly. So, we're going to be playing some Elden Ring and just relaxing, having a good time. And if there's anything you'd like to see me do, by all means tell me, but I'm kind of just going to be vibing and doing my own thing. So, yeah, so long as that's cool and you're happy with that, that's what we're going to be doing. If there's something you'd like me to do, or something you'd like me not to do, let me know. I'm going to be doing a bunch of things that normally I find fun, and potentially other people may not find fun. So, you know, hopefully this works and this is fine. And if it doesn't work and it's not fine, well, I'm still going to do it anyway, because I'm going to be playing Elden Ring tonight to wind my brain down anyhow, so I may as well do that with you guys present. Like, why not? You can hear me loud and clear, excellent. So my overlay isn't working because of course it's not, because we're in YouTube. Why would it be working? That makes perfect sense, right? Let me see if I can fix that real quick before we go much further. It would be very nice to be able to see you all. Settings. Token error. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't like that at all. Connection's not connected. Well, we're just going to have to suffer. If, you know, it seems like I'm not responding to anything, just get really cranky and mad at me. That generally tends to work. In fact, why shouldn't it work? Yeah, I think that one. Maybe starting at 15 is not bad. 15 at level 5 is better than 10 at level 1. Yeah, so we'll start here with this individual. What name should I give them? Anyone have any strong feelings? I don't in particular. Perhaps. I know this is not my usual rambunctious self that you would see on Twitch, but rolling your sleeves up so you're ready to fight? Fabulous. I've got some people I'd like you to fight for me. That would be very, very useful. Pookie. Alright. It's Pookie. Hey, Pookie. Detailed appearance. Let's see here. I like my mummy's muscular. And could be more pale. Yeah, pale and muscular, that's where it's at. You can't really go enormous titties, unfortunately. So, I'm sorry, Loki. I think this is kind of the best I can do. But it just make her thick, you know. Just point you in the right direction. Okay. Am I not okay? I'm not doing the best, honestly. But that's alright. It's nothing bad. It's just personal life stuff. It's not the kind of thing I'll talk about. But, you know, it is what it is. And this just gives me an opportunity to hang out with you guys, who are honestly fantastic. So why would I not want to do that? Yes, we have a buckler. Great. That's good. We can give them the finger. That'll be useful too. So, I'm gonna try and do some stuff that's I wanted to do last night, but then we ended up just roaming around the map, finding things to mess with. Hopefully you can make me feel better. Oh, you definitely can make me feel better, Logie. You know exactly how. Stab. Yes, me too, buddy. I also would like to scream that does damage to things. Ow. Nope. Scream to death. Very good, very powerful. It resonates with me. You ever get yelled at so loud your head falls off? That's what it's like to play Elden Ring. It's kind of maybe a little bit more of an ASMR session than I normally would do. Maybe I should get more up on the mic. Not that you guys can see, but if I whisper slightly and really use my S's straight into the microphone. Maybe something like this. Isn't that the kind of thing they do? I'm no expert. I don't really get the ASMR response. I don't think. Maybe I just haven't explored it enough yet. Maybe I need to get a little bit deeper into that. Okay. Vare. I need to keep you alive there, buddy. That's okay. We're speedrunning now, everybody. Some strats are about to come out that are certainly interesting.
Of course, without guy you are fake. Lunny, are you familiar? You may also that.
Thank you, Vare. Yes, yes, yes.
Great castle, home.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you. Good. Bye. Okay, bye. Very good, bye. Me neither. With the ASMR vibes. Now, we will never, ever, ever use that short bow together. We can... ASMR just makes you irritated instead of relaxed. It sort of makes sense to me as to why that would be the case.
And I can also that you're not then. Why not? I am Carly.
Bye, Carly. A softly spoken Clay is always nice to hear. Fabulous. I am feeling very softly spoken right now. You like ASMR, Loki? Well, well, well. Does it tickle the brain? No. Give me your blood. Thank you. Delicious blood. What you doing? What have you got? A knife! No! Yep. Ah. Should I, like, crinkle some paper into the microphone for you? I don't really want to stab that squirrel, but I thought about it real hard. Okay. Now for our next trick, we're going to skip the entire start of the game. And then we'll probably skip the middle section of the game too. Look, I've already made the fingering maidens joke. I don't need to make it again. Not 2 days in a row.
bequeath. It will summon Torrent and treat him with.
Thanks, buddy. Goodbye.
Shall I turn you? Let my
Do you get the same stuff every time? Well, everything is in the same place every time. And if your character starts with certain things, they will have those things every time you start the game. Unless you're playing with the randomizer, like I occasionally do. Pesto, hello. Hello to you too. Fret not, we've only just started. And it is just going to be a very... no, we'll go about it this way. A very easy run. You have a simple mind. A simple mind is a mind without sin, or something like that. But, from my experience, you can sin plenty with a simple mind. I don't entirely know what that quote's going for. Doot. Okay, that's the first time we've been dooted at. How pleasing. What I want to know is why the enemies get trumpets and we don't. Well, we can get a trumpet later on, actually, I suppose. I suppose. It's not the same thing. We'll be needing that. That's a surprise tool that'll be helping us later.
Only to have did you know of Quillen? You're heading to some ties while that, but I don't have. It's scary. I want for nothing. Can you
Give me the... Yes, the jellyfish, thank you.
You'll be glad if
Okay, bye. Alright. So, normally, if you're playing through the game like a regular human, you would take a left here, go up there, fight Margit, and then eventually fight Godfrey. Except, we shan't be doing that this fine day. We're going to go this way and cut through these trees and ignore the entire castle. Oh, what fun. What should we discover? A bridge to nowhere? Hardly. Another consideration as to why I'm doing this on YouTube is it's another video that will end up on the YouTube channel itself. So that will just be sitting there for anyone who wants to watch it at any point in the future. And unlike Twitch, I don't have to mess around in the back end to make it all work. So it should just function. Assuming, of course, this doesn't get pinged for copyright at some point. Okay. So here we are at level 5, and we've just hit Leonia of the Lakes. A place we very much should not be at yet. Normally we would have another 35 levels on top of ourselves about this point. Will I stream here more? I don't know, Loki. I mean, maybe. It's pretty straightforward and easy to do. But I have talked a bit about how I would potentially like to switch to just producing more stuff on YouTube and completely not abandoning Twitch, but moving away from it. And the rule of thumb that I would use is that I need to have 3 videos up on this YouTube channel every week. And it doesn't matter if 2 of those videos are a live stream or 3 are a live stream, or 3 of them are pre-produced videos or what have you. But switching to one platform for everything does make a certain degree of sense. Right, we need to go this way and not get eaten. That'll be the hard part. Ladies? These are my ladies. This is Shaniqua. I will also admit that having the integrated thumbnail support and so on for YouTube is nice. And realistically, the reasons why I stream seems to be that Twitch is becoming less sustainable. Yeah, it does feel like that. I feel like YouTube, in spite of the changes they've made to it over the years, is fundamentally more stable. Yes, they're a little bit harsher on certain things like copyright and so on, but all in all, it's nothing particularly major to deal with. Okay. Now, this way, I think. Yep. We head towards How's Floating Castle. Hi there, Raw. Lovely to see you. Do not miss all your cooler modes. Well, yes, that is part of it. There is quite a lot of functionality that YouTube hasn't brought in yet. And the idea of what is and is not a successful YouTube stream is very different to what is considered a successful or not Twitch stream. The statistics you can expect from YouTube are very different. Which is fascinating. You can't hydrate me here? Well, if it makes you feel better, I have a big old jug of water right next to me. In fact, I'll have a drink now just for you, Raw. Ah, much better. We don't want to be here just yet. We need to go around this way. And ignore a dragon. We need to steal from the dragon and run away. How am I able to tell who is who? As in chat? Oh yes, big stretch. What do you mean, Loki? I'm using my eyes and a somewhat functioning memory service. Or maybe Clay never existed at all and he's just a AI or something in chat. You've all got names. I can see them. I also know that Fairy Hedgehog is K because K said so. I didn't know... Oh, go away, you bent. I don't need you right now.
Forgive me to determine if you have. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering.
Go away. Oh, and Lucy's here. Hello, Lucy. Because names are different on YouTube. Oh yes, some of them I'm able to pick up on, and some of them I remember, and some of them I don't. But also, it doesn't really matter. See ya. We're not having this conversation. Although we may very well have that conversation a bit later. Ooh, yes, mushrooms. Yes, the blizzard. Actually, no, the blizzard is later. The Wendy's Blizzard is back, and it is available. It's just towards the end of the game. It's also known as Gearworks' least favourite dragon enemy. Screw you guys, I'm leaving. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I fought that dragon at effective experience level 1. Which is always hilarious if you ask me. Imagine you're a very powerful apex predator and you're being bonked to death by a guy on a horse with a stick. Not even a particularly nice stick. It's not like he even stuck a nail in the stick. It's just a stick. Too soon for Lizard? Oh yes, far too soon for Lizard. Also, I just don't wanna. There's something in particular I'm aiming for. And it's very silly. But I think it'll be fun. Pig Lizard, also known as Big Liz. Yes. Biggest Lizzus. It's too soon for everything that we're doing right now. In Final Fantasy terms, this is like wandering into like a level 70 area just at the start of the game. We shouldn't be here, we shouldn't be doing this. And yet we are. Because I can. And why not? After all, why shouldn't I? I can do whatever I want. I am the Lizard King, and I can do anything. Goo goo ka-choo, goo goo ka-choo. Now, when I got home from work, I honestly thought I would just get the things done that I thought I needed to get done and then just turn my brain off for the night. But then I was just sitting here and I was like, you know, I kind of want a very low energy, low effort company. How does the game let you do it? What do you mean? Let me do what? How does the game let me just run off into the late areas? If that's what you mean, it's because there's no level caps. Because in Elden Ring, who knows when you level up, right? Maybe you spent all your runes on equipment. The game doesn't know. So one of the advantages is you can just disappear, you can just bugger off. Oh. Fair enough. Just gonna digi-dodge all of those enemies. And I don't really want to be getting shot in the ass while we're trying to accomplish this next part, so we'll do this. Except I may lack the tools to get this done in a reasonable time frame. Hang on, let's see. What can I do? Oop. Just going zippity zoop. Now, who was it that was asking about bows? Did you see how much effort that was? Yeah. I think you're so smart. I got shot in the head. I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, dog's gone. Great, that's just what I wanted. I have to be very sneaky, very quiet, very demure. Just drop down here. What are we doing? Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just gonna steal these pants. This is, I need to put on some bling. The bling will help. There we go. Now I look all fancy. Okay, there's some nonsense here that I need to be mindful of. And there are dogs here. Dogs are like that. Terrible enemies to run into. So as you can see, we're very much not supposed to be where we are right now. And that's okay. I wonder if I've got any beer left in the fridge. No, you don't. Oh. So, as I've mentioned before, there is no punishment for failure. None. So there's no reason for us not to attempt to do this in order to acquire the equipment that I want. Ahmed, hello. Welcome, welcome. Can we do this? Three dogs, huh? No, no. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to figure out how not to get my ass ate. Which is the opposite of the problem that I'm normally trying to solve. Womp womp. What am I doing now? What am I planning to do? At the moment, what I'm planning on doing is getting the Spectral Lance Ash of War and showing some weird stuff that I've discovered about it that is not showing up in any of the wikis, because who would mess around with it except for a weirdo like me? And then I'm going to take a few skips that I know of to get to some locations. We might try and get ourselves invaded in, absolutely not. Not today. Princess Kitty, hello. Oh, really? Okay. And we're back to 3 dogs, 1 cup. Okay. Can't even run. Very excellent. Excellent and good. I suppose I should pick the dogs off. Why not? I guess I'll do it. This is what I get for starting as the bandit. It's my own fault. If it wasn't for the fact the dogs were there, just skipping to this part would be so easy. Yeah, who even knows who Princess Kitty is? I certainly don't. Kitty? I've never met her. Okay. Now, where dog? Dog machine. Ugh. Two dog machine. Okay, two dog machine. Dog machine not desirable. Okay, dog machine, go away. You're the kitty that hides in everyone's walls? Okay. So I shouldn't punch a hole in my drywall then, is what you're saying? Or do you need to assume a very particular position if that's going to happen? Alright, we'll try this again. This time I'm going to take out those mannequin archers. I could have made my life a lot easier and started with a class that actually has a half decent starting weapon. Because bleed's great until it's not. Okay. That ain't so bad. That includes ceilings and floors, so you don't hide in just walls then. Why would you lie to me like that? Oh, for crying out loud. Look at him just doing the gritty on my body. Good on him. I suppose I could go about this a slightly smarter way. I really didn't want to level up or, you know, engage in the game with the game in anything approaching air quotes normal way. It's the most action I've got in a long time. You know what? Yep, fair enough. I just should not be here at all. I never said I was good at the game. I'm just persistent. True story. Oh, for crying out loud. Just leaving our body everywhere. How many arrows do I have? 11. That could be enough to pull this off the sketchy way. Let's go for the sketchy way. No, you don't. Claw grip, don't fail me now. Okay, very cool. Don't think we can quite hit it from here. Well, oh, we can, but it will run away. Okay, that's fine. No. Okay. Good. Nice, fan. It's a more complicated version of Skyrim. Interesting. Alright, we're just going to... I wasn't going to do this, but... Yeah, we'll do it this way. Make our life a little easier.
Very well. Let my hand.
Find a cord pre-USB-C and not lightning to charge the headset. So the USB micro, you mean? Because those cables are getting somewhat difficult to find now. Hi there.
You're no matter how you.
Yes. Could you take this off my hands, and this, and this, and this, and that? Thank you very much. Now that should be sufficient for us to get some upgrades. Hey man, how you doing? That's the most important emote. We want this spear. And... yeah, we'll take the bow, why not? Oh, are you selling a shield by any chance? You are. I'll take that as well. Okay, so we need to upgrade our strength by 1 in order to use the shield and the spear. And we can take off the helmet. And we need 1 more dex to use the bow. That's fine. Straight up upgrades. Shush D. I don't want the D right now. Okay, so we want 1 more strength and 1 more dex. And grab some vigor while we're here. Just make our own lives a little easier. And then we'll duck back to the Church of Ella.
Wait, well, you're back.
And from here, I'm not going to be able to use the greases with what I'm planning on doing, so that's fine. Do that, and then we can buy some arrows.
Goodbye.
Not perfect system, and just because it's going to annoy me, I'm going to get the gate front ruins bits and bobs that we left behind because we have very little need for them. And importantly, I don't want to upgrade this spear just yet for reasons that will become apparent in a little bit. You know, I'm really surprised given the late notice and the fact that we're on YouTube. That there's about half the normal viewership that I would have. Well, more like a third lately. But, you know, still fascinating. I'm going to get a few more arrows while I'm at this, so I may as well stab everyone in the butt. Give them an unexpected circumcision. Oh, our 13th viewer is here. Why, hello. That's much more effective. That feels good. Actually get some work done now. It's almost like having the right equipment in this game makes all the difference or something. Who'd have thought it? What you doing? Nice kidneys you've got there. Be a shame if something was to happen to them. No. No stabbies. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Anybody else, huh? I so very rarely actually play the game with a shield that it is entirely a novelty to me that you can just stand there and tank hits. I get crits this way. Like, it's just completely fascinating that this is allowed. This is allowed? Hi there. Your spear's bigger than mine, but I know size isn't all that matters. It's how you use it. Oh, we got a sword out of this bargain too. A functional shield, absolutely. Some shields are more functional than others, truth be told. Shields are interesting in Elden Ring, in terms of how they actually work. There we go. Poke the dog. So, I'll show you in a second, Loki, because I know you're going to be interested. With shields, you see in the middle column where it says physical on the left with the 77. And then on the right hand side it says physical with 100. So ignore the side on the left. Where it says 100, that means it blocks 100% of physical damage. It blocks 43% of magical damage, 43 of fire, 27 of lightning, and 43 of holy. And it has a stat called Guard Boost 52. It doesn't tell you this anywhere, but the higher the Guard Boost you have, the easier it is to block things. So when I block things with the shield, I use 52% stamina to block them. 52% of the stamina I would have used if I'd have been hit with the weapon if it was like just a full hit. And the other number, which is the guarded damage negation, that's a percentage of how much damage it blocks. So this particular shield blocks 100% of physical damage, and then the other percentages are for the other damage types. Shields are great, and it's why I said starting with the Vanguard is Vagabond. Vanguard is Mass Effect. Is possibly a good choice for people. We're going to want. Screw it. Yeah, we'll take all the arrows, please. Because instead of stealthily kicking my way through here and doing it that way, I'm going to we're just going to murk everything that moves. Right. Our hair's so shiny. I mean, my hair's pretty shiny, but that's like ludicrous. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Or I guess maybe it's Mogaline. I guess. Hello. Rather you stopped. Ah! Not fair at all. Oh, I got some arrows. And some weapons, like the spear, you can stay shielded while you poke. Which is also a very, very handy thing to know. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Hot diggity dog. That's a little... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nuh-uh. Not today. You're just going to need to be a little bit more methodical. Oh, come on. From behind? At least ask me out to dinner first. It's raining men. Hey, come here. There's definitely not a hole in the ground. Come on. Come on. Come on, over here. You can do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. This is so silly. But this is just dumb. I don't even want to be doing this. Back! Oh, there goes one. There goes two. Gravity is a cruel mistress. Never forget it. Now I forget, is anyone here from Adelaide? You are? Ah. Well, Princess Kitty, I will be somewhat in your area at some point. I will be visiting for anyone who would like to give me any ideas on what I should do or where I should go. I will be around. No. Hydrate and stretch? No problem. I'll get right on that. I will blub blub for you. And only you. But also me. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, buddy. Give Give me that ass. Very cool, Lizard. I've heard only nice things. Right. I don't think you can get me from here. Okay, my game just... Headshot. 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 Okay. You. Dog time now. Any time can be dog time. Oh, double dog. Double dog. Do not want double dog death. Oh no. After all that work. Okay, that's fine. We're calm. We're in our lane. We're vibing. It's not like I'd be doing anything different if I was all alone. Hello? No. I wasn't expecting dog number 2, Loki. That was the problem. I mean, I knew second dog was there. No. He dodged. Right. Okay. We still have quite a few arrows available to us, so we'll just once again take our time. No muss. No fuss. Let our enemies wear themselves out for us. Like so. I'd much prefer it if things worked the way they're supposed to. Thank you very much. Much better. Now, I'm just going to come this way before I get donked in the back of the head by a dog again. No, we're okay. Speaking of getting donked by a dog. Okay. Mission accomplished. No more dog. No. Really? Snatching me from the side? Okay, cool. Love it. Love your luck. That's one. And again. Right. Now. Forever quiet. We're hunting whatever the hell these things are. No, sir. Not today, buddy. Sit your ass down. We've got enough going on. Another one out of the way. Now, what I'm gonna do, because I know that it's about there. Not quite. There we go. That's one. Now, where's the next one? There's like another 3 dogs-ish. Oh, yep, there's one. But yeah, there we go. So there's another 2 dogs. There he is. Dog machine, very angry. Singular dog machine, still angry, but more capable of being dealt with. Right. Okay. I feel bad about that. Okay, now I think perhaps there's still 1 dog left, if memory serves me. So we're just gonna take it easy. And look for dog. Because surprise puppy is the last thing I want after going through all of that. I also don't want that. No. Ah! Yep. Very cool, everybody. Cool and good. I don't know if you'd necessarily call what I'm doing right now entertaining. But it's certainly something. That works. Much faster. Enemies die when you stab them. Follow me for more tips and hints. Where dog? Oh dear. Dog machine sorted. It's entertaining and you like to hear me speak? Well, if there's anything in particular you'd like me to speak on, please let me know. Said I am. Oh, in the butt. Not today, Staten. Because I'm going to be watching my back for you the entire time. Guess what? You're next as well. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Well, at least we're going to have a tidy stack of runes to work with when we're done here. Assuming we, you know, recover the runes that we've lost. And we don't get killed by some stupid mistake on my behalf. There we go. Right. I don't really want to trigger the dog. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. No, you absolutely do not. There we go, jerk. Get out of here. The amount of work we're having to put in to stay alive is phenomenal, honestly. Not bad, not bad. There's supposed to be another dog here. There's no way I got it. There he is. No problem. Lurk away, Raw. That is exactly what this space is for right now. Hey there, Keisha. Hope you're doing well. It is a quiet, relaxing stream that we're having here today. It is I, Raven. Ah. Well, Raven, we're currently inflicting horrible agony on ourselves. Maybe, perhaps, perchance, one day we dare to dream. I'm not even taking any chances with this guy anymore. Not when we're this close. I knew there was another dog here somewhere. God, I hate Elden Ring dogs. Not on Twitch today, Moonshadow. No, we're just... Because, I thought it would be nice to just chill out and do not very much. And I didn't want to ruin anyone's stream streak as well. So this allows me to do that. Perfect. Spectral Lance. That's that item, which isn't a very good item, mind you, is why I even came here at all. Okay. So we're going to come all the way back to where we came from. You're surprised that I'm not on Twitch? Yeah, we had a whole conversation about that a little bit earlier. Very thoughtful, very mindful. Yes. Very demure. Okay. So, I want you to pay attention to... We're going to use this as a test. We're going to walk to the end of this. I'm going to stand up here, like so. This is what this does. You yeet your spear at people. That's all it does. I don't know why I'm obsessed with it, but this particular Ash of War, I've always wanted to be good, and it just kind of isn't. And I thought for the longest time that it wasn't good because basically the wiki said it wasn't good. And it said that it doesn't scale off your weapon scaling. Like the damage doesn't scale off your weapon scaling, but it scales off of your weapon level. Now bear in mind, we did 104 damage then. If I increase my arcane to 15, right? So I increased my arcane just by 1. We were doing 104 before. Now we do 105. Which doesn't sound like a whole lot. And truthfully, it's not. But it gets strange. Let's increase our arcane a little more. Let's go to 16. So you would think it does 1 extra point of damage every time we invest in arcane. So that's 106. Level it up by 1 more again. But spoilers, it doesn't. Or at least eventually it doesn't. 107. There's a reason I'm doing it like this as well, which will maybe become apparent later. So note that we upgraded then to 1, and we should have got 108, but it was at 107 again. It's like, hey, what's going on here? Because Elden Ring uses fractional damage. And I think we've got 1 more level up. Not quite. Though I would like to get 1 more level up. Just so that we have an exact 20 arcane. They are indeed. Now we're up to 110 at 20 arcane. Right. That's all very fascinating, and, you know, it's a neat skill. It doesn't one-shot enemies, but notice how it breaks their animations and it knocks them down. That's actually very interesting. It does a lot of what's called poise damage, which breaks people's concentration. It also does headshot damage, which is strange. There aren't very many skills that do headshot damage. So we're just going to upgrade our spear by 1. There's 25 levels we can upgrade the spear to. At the moment we only have access to from 0 to +1. The higher the number gets, the more damage we do, etc, etc. However, it doesn't quite work the way you would think. Because now we're, instead of doing like a little bit more, notice how we killed him in 2 shots then instead of 3? Right? Something weird is going on. And people say this skill's no good. Okay. So something strange is happening in our neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. So what we know is the weapon increases its damage based on our weapon upgrade level and our arcane level. So that isn't that unusual in Elden Ring. There are a bunch of skills that increase their damage based on your weapon level and an attribute. And some of them are considered amongst the best skills in the game. So why is this one considered not particularly good? excellent question you've got there. What's also interesting is, notice how it has attribute scaling. It says E on strength, E on dexterity, and C on arcane. That seems to affect things somehow. Because if I was to change my weapon up and not have any what's called occult scaling on the weapon, then it wouldn't be performing as well. But let's do something really interesting. Or at least I think this part's interesting. So cool. Okay, here is a talisman. Talismans have a bunch of different effects. This one, what it says is, increases our bow's effective range. Let me show you something. I'm just going to stand here. This isn't a perfect test. But see that guy down there, the huge giant? It's actually a troll, but you get me. Oops. Yeah, we can kind of hit him. It does 98 damage. If I equip this... 172. And full knockdown is available. What is happening and why? An excellent question, my beautiful somber smithing stones. We're going to need to get more upgrades and get to the bottom of it, aren't we? So let's get the weapon up to +3. I think that's a good place to sit. Oh, actually, I'll show you this now. So now, 139. But see how far away he is? Yeet! So there is damage drop off. Because we're throwing it from further away, it's doing less damage. But still... Down. Ismay, hello. So I think there is a build here where this works. In fact, I'm sure of it. But more experimentation is required. What I have discovered is the weapon that you use doesn't seem to make any difference as to the damage. So that's fun. Unfortunately, you can't use it on horseback, which I think is a darn shame. But let's get ourselves some more upgrades. And then we will try to skip half the game. Just for fun, you know? Look at our bling. We look great. Heck yes. We have swag. You just throw a rock at me? What kind of guy throws a rock? Come here. Got something to put in here. Much better. These are the wrong enemies for us to be fighting with this setup. Ordinarily, I'd switch over to something completely different so that we're not dealing with their nonsense. Because honestly, okay, I'll show you something funny. We punt this guy with a spear, 17 damage. But now I hit him with my shield, 16 damage? Ah. Okay, yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault entirely. Good night, Moonshadow. Rest well. Get out of here. Hey, bully. Don't make me bully some more. There. Bullying complete. Be nice to be able to craft some things right about now. I probably haven't bought the crafting materials. Oh, the rat squad's here. Rats are on the same level of horrible enemy as dogs. Because of how they move and their height. And just generally what a pain in the neck they are to deal with at any level in the game. Rats are frustrating. Just need to check one thing real quick. Perfect. Nothing to worry about, is me. We're very low energy, low effort tonight. Better. Oh, in real life? Not a problem. Yeah, unfortunately rodents tend not to live very long. Yeah, we're tracking 6, so we need another 4. We might be able to get that. Going up. This is my stop. Oh, that's an incredibly useful pickup that I can't use. Because it requires 22 strength. So that's why their pickaxes hurt you so much. Because they're strong. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay. Next stop. Going down. Men's underwear. Just in case. Agreed, Venora. These are all very solid ideas. Dex is the problem. I don't think we've got anything that easily helps us deal with this troll, so... Definitely don't want to experience that again. I haven't lost to this guy in a very long time, and I don't intend on starting now. Okay, game. I was blocking that, but that's alright. What would I know? Ain't saying he a stone digger. But he ain't messing with no broke troll. This is a... mad. Angry. Very angry. That'll probably do it. Wow. Mission accomplished. Now, did we kill the dragon on the way in? We didn't, did we? That's okay. We will increase our damage. And we'll go say hi to the big scaly lizard. He will give us more runes, which we can then spend. What's not to like? I'm gonna throw a spear in his noggin. Where is he? Shouldn't you be here by now, dragon? Oh, there he is. Look at him coming in. Ooh. Stop. Get some help. No. Woo-hoo-hoo. The fact that we survived that at all is a minor miracle. Maybe I should invest in faith. Leave Brittany alone. Flying dragon, kneel. Yep, perfect. Yep, good. I'm glad you guys can't see my face right now because of the the face that I just pulled was something extremely else. Wrong way? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to get funny with the lizard. Instead, we'll do it the right way. So I think I've got 2 bosses to defeat before I can start skipping some sections of the game. So we'll try that as soon as I've dealt with the dragon. Because then it's starting to get a bit late. And I have work tomorrow. So, you know, just a short little private show just for you guys. It ain't pay-per-view though, so, you know. Guess that's something. He can fly, but also hover in the air. Everything's on fire. Run away. Run away. Very unhappy with you, George R. R. Martin. Oh, I'm enjoying myself very much. I'm not going anywhere for a hot minute. Like, those two bosses are going to take a little while to get to and then beat. So we don't really have access to the things that will really power this build up for a little while. See, when you just fight the boss the way you're supposed to, it all just goes much, much better. Ow. You know, do it the way that the developers intended, and you may find that things are easier. As a little side note. I feel like a spear is the correct weapon with which to fight a dragon. Come on, man. You know what? I've got the perfect tool to deal with this. Something I prepared earlier. Jerks. Okay. Now then. Let's do one of the major early bosses. Which is Margit. We need like... No, I don't have enough runes. But at least we've got a little bit more vigor. Oh, actually, what we can do is make our build a little bit better, because I'm not going to be doing any parrying whatsoever. Parrying is for people who can afford it, and we can't. I have neither the reflexes or the skills. And that's okay. It's alright to admit that. It's okay to admit fault. Far too often people are like, if you're not good at a thing, why do it? It's like, how about because I fucking enjoy it? Shut up.
James Bernard, let me ask, are you here? Does your despite takes me any intro? All I know now's the time.
He teaches us skills. That's his job. And we're going to buy no skill, which is something I already had. But I have no skill. Right, that's the joke. Ash of War. You, no skill. Okay, great. And what we can also do, while I'm thinking about it, is probably upgrade our spear a little. Just a smish. Just a wee bit. Okay. So bear in mind we were doing about 137 last time. In terms of our damage testing. And we haven't increased our arcane, I don't think, since last time. So now we're doing 162. Hon hon hon. The damage, it increases. Yes, master. This is the damage. Sit down. Dude. I do to my horn at you. You doot your horn, sir, or do you doot your horn at me? If I did doot, sir, would the law be on my side? No. Then I do doot my horn, sir, but I do not doot my horn at thee. There you go. Romeo and Juliet reference. Let's say I don't do anything. Sit down. Yoink. Your friend's done. You're next. In the butt. Perfect. Oh, a better shield. That's cool. It's cool and good. Please, sir. Could you have a don't? So sleepy, Lucy. Does Lucy need a cuddle? A sleepy Lucy cuddle. Does. It's a nice butt you've got there. It'd be a shame if I was to jam something big and hard into it. So, come here often? Cool. And a back tickle. Wow. Tickle, not like a back scratch, a back tickle. Am I? I have not noticed. Oh, we can't do any summoning. Highly unfortunate. Oh well. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Which is, we're gonna go into this fight with Roger. Come on, Roger, whenever you're ready, buddy. We've got things to do, and mostly it's this guy over here. I don't even need you, Roger, I just like you. Okay, hold this. There we go. Sit down. Yeah, brush your teethy pigs. It's good for you. No, don't stand up, don't stand up. You good? Yes. Stabby. Perfect. Pity you aren't. He says, just mashing one button over and over again. Truth be told, my button mashing has probably kept Roger alive up until this point. had my shield up, but you know, who cares? Not me. I think if I have one more cerulean flask instead, so if I just rejig my flasks, a bit more like, no, I reckon 3 and 3 is probably fine. Because I'm either alive or I'm dead, right? Like, there's no in between. Come on, Roger, we got this. You and me, buddy. We can fight this guy who's the size of a small building. Hello. Here. What's the flask for? Healing. The flask is our heals. And you have flasks that fill up your health, and flasks that fill up your FP, or magic points. Whatever you'd like to call the blue. Yeah, get him, Roger. Hell yeah, brother. It's one of the first bits of information the game tells you, actually. Which is what they do. I'm just doing some kind of like Spartan shit here with a spear. Oh, got him in the face. The extreme long range of this skill is carrying us. Oh, yes! Roger, get him! Now's your chance to shine, bud. That's what I thought. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus fly? 10 tickles! He's mad. I would be too if some dude was just like... Can't believe that. Some dude was just like pegging spears at me all day. I'd probably be pretty mad. I haven't lost against Margit in forever, though. I suppose I am level 20. That should be fine. Hold that. Hold that. You missed. Stupid. I missed. Stupid. Oh, yeah, good work on my behalf there. Margit's job is to teach you not to just press the roll button when things go bad. You missed all the jokes. I thought you were going to brush your teeth. Oh, hee hee. Haha. Stabbing the butt. Perfect, Roger. Good work. Sit, Boo-Boo, sit. Bad omen. I've got to finish him off with this skill, don't I? There we go. Let me just give you a little, There we go. Calming, pleasing. Shush, Margaret. Nobody cares, Margaret. Nobody cares. Right. Next up, Godfrey. Wait, Godric. And ideally another weapon upgrade if we can.
You there? Come on. It's tightly booked. The guards do
Okay.
breach.
Okay.
Yeah, your type.
The best part about this particular weapon is we don't have to fight the birds. Why is that important to me? These birds suck. Anti-bird device. I like birds. You guys know this. There's one thing you know about the clay pigeon. Likes birds. These particular birds? These birds are no good. Someone attached knives to their feet. I can understand why they're angry. They've got feet knives. Poor birds. It's not their fault. Feels good. With skills in games, it's funny what attracts our attention and what doesn't. Like, why am I obsessed with throwing spears at things? Why do I think this is fun? Well, it is fun. I'm right. But why do I have this particular obsession? Where did it come from? What's the origin story of these feelings that I have? Who do I blame? Okay, it's not quite that good a range. You've got Quakers and I've got Quackers. Cause ducks. Get it? Hey, bud. Unfortunate. Yeet. Ooh. Better pants? Okay. Who was that? No. Stop it. You're not even supposed to be able to attack me yet. Get yourself a man who can do both. Perfect. We found our Wolverines. That's good. Is it? Possibly not. Oop. Well. Not doing enough damage. More damage required. Hello. I dislike everything you just did. Would it? Would it though, Loki? What did you drop? Your clothes. Excellent. People just can't get their clothes on around me. You do the sleeping now. Enjoy your sleep, Lucy. Rest well. Okay, we go through here. We get ambushed by this guy. Hi. I don't really... I'm not super stoked about this arrangement. But we're going to do it anyway. Oh, yes, we got a very cool suit of armor that we can't use yet. That's a very lucky drop. Get another person taking their clothes off. So that guy that we saw who's laughing, a guy slams and locks the door behind us. And there's a dude who tells us to come this way. Back at the beginning, it's like, hey, go that way, not the other way, so the guards won't see you. Yeah, he's actually following us around and like closing doors behind us and stealing our runes, so stealing our experience. And doing all kinds of shit to fuck with us this entire time. Anyway, I normally kill him just because, but I need him alive because he gives us some items later that are very useful. Sometimes you must make sacrifices in the video games. Okay, next tonight. Who's this guy? Hello. Unfortunately for you, sir. I have the high ground. Being able to just pop a throwing spear at someone's noggin is great. It's excellent. What's not to like? Oh, actually, I should re-equip the bow. This is a funny little interaction that I only discovered distressingly recently. Okay, so we have fire arrows, and these guys are standing on top of explosive bins. Anyway. So yeah, see how he's standing on an explosive bin just there? Such a shame. You don't have to fight what you don't run into, right? There's a bird hiding around the corner down here, so I'm just gonna... There's some more barrels, I think. There he is. So that's something fun that you may not realise initially, but if you have a weapon that causes fire damage, that'll make explosive things explode too. See, that's using the full 100% brain. That's the full galaxy brain being utilised right there.
I'm looking when I'm not hotted enough about this place. Not exactly. I see. You can see it. Well, I'm tarnished, like you, but unlike you, I've seen neither hide. Still, I'm privy to. Would you care to learn as a fellow?
Okay, we've had the conversation with him. We don't need him anymore. We just need to have the conversation. Again, this encounter here can be quite challenging at this point of the game. So, we're really making short work of them with the skills we have access to. Always a good thing. When your toolkit provides you with everything that you need. The screen doesn't come with you like on Twitch. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't know. I've never really experienced much use of the YouTube app. Stop. Cease. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to fight that big jerk. Maybe there's some kind of way around it. Do. Yoink. I'll be taking that. It's a surprise tool. Will be helping us later. The only problem with leaning on a skill like we are is it's so easy to forget that you have other ways of attacking. We need one more single smithing stone. Oh, that works. It's ugly, but it works. Okay, let's deal with the enormous spider chungus. Looks like it only takes 3 hits for us to break its poise, which is incredible. That's really impressive that we're able to do that. It means we get more critical hits in, which means later on we have a means of healing ourselves constantly. Not dog again. Anything but dog. The dog has escaped confinement. Whew. Don't mess with dogs. It's not worth it. Not ever. Okay, so now we need to go to the armory and get the misericord. Which is going to form a vital part of our setup. It's the... What a misericord is, it's a knife in the game that has the highest critical multiplier. That's important, we need that. Zoinks. That's useful too. That not so much. That's the bad boy that we're after. The spiky. The spikesman. Alright. Let's get on out of here and get towards the next site of grace so that we can rest. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I can take a shortcut. Very pleasing. Yes, I will level up, actually, if I can. We'll drop another level up in there as well, why not? What we should be able to do from here is just take out some enemies from really long range. So long range, in fact, that the game isn't rendering their animations properly. Perfect. We got me. Perfect. That reduces the amount of problems we have to deal with quite dramatically. The range on this is bonkers. There are bows in the game that don't have that kind of range. Some mushrooms, very good. Mushrooms are good. I like some mushrooms. Crescent Moon Axe? Oh, that's a good pickup too. The other advantage of leveling Arcane like we are, it improves the item drop rate. So if there's random items you're after from enemies, having a high Arcane score makes things just that little bit easier. I'd probably call this the skillless run. The fact that he survived that was kind of incredible. Princess Kitty, Whittler box. Cat box. Ease. Why'd you have to go and do that for, huh? Did you not see what I did here today? Oh, we're gonna make a name for ourselves here today. Rabid cat noises happening. More birds. Bird. I can't hit bird when bird land. How am I supposed to fight bird? Oh, bird fight me! The bird machine. Don't fuck with birds, people. It ain't worth it. If you got an easy way to win the fight, just do that instead. Much more worthwhile. Hello.
I am Nepheli. I'm here by how Otis Graft is tainted the
Yes, taint wins. Wins foul. Foul wins. Foul taint. Yep, gotcha. We'll get right on top of all of that in a minute. I like how the troll's like, what the fuck is going on here? Why is this happening? I have no honor. Have you seen how big half the enemies are? Why would I fight with honor when I can fight with throwing spear instead? Sit down. Bad day to be you, my friend. Well, boy. Okay. Time for boss 2. Electric Boogaloo. I have no idea how well this is going to go for us. It shouldn't be too bad, I'm willing to bet. I would like a little bit more vigor, but it is what it is. We're going to take this Karian Knight armor to the top. Top, top, top. Okay. Here we have my friend and yours. It's Godric the Golden.
Mighty dragon, thou the true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well.
And I have this spear. Oh, if he's gonna just do that, that's okay. You can do that. Fella, could you do me a real rock solid favor and get in there and fight him? Thank you. Cheesy, what do you mean? I'm not even using summons, my guy. And I'm not even doing particularly good damage. I'm level what? 26. The spear? The spear's not cheesy. It's not cheesy yet. I like that the fight stops when he cuts his arm off because we were busy like, what the fuck?
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
He has Dragon Arm now. I still think that's one of the coolest changes in like boss phases that I've seen in a very long time. I also enjoyed that we just stood there and amongst the fire, ignored it, and just continued to yeet spears into him. Anyway, this is our first try with this particular build. I'm pretty happy. We are, however, about to run out of FP. When that happens, we're going to have to fight him for realsies. We're out. Okay. Like that. Oh yeah. Get a load of these. Oh yeah. First try every time.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you like that tea? Do you like it? Anyway, easy game. People said this was hard. Righty ho ho. So, with that done, we need to upgrade our weapon and test it out a little bit. So let's skedaddle this way. Deal with one dungeon. And then that, after we test, is going to be me for the night, I think. I told you we'd get 2 major bosses down. Thank you, Kay. That's right, tell him. Me and my +2 spear, getting the job done. Easy game, easy life. How do I know where I'm going? I've done this quite a few times at this point. Need to go this way. There's a thing down here. Di wants them. Give to me. Boing. Collectibles are important. You need those. Once again, we find ourselves with entirely the wrong equipment for this, but oh well, that's okay. We do have the misrecord now. So if that does 66 damage on a backstab, what does this do? 49. Oh, that's significantly better. Ow! Jerk. Have I got anything that will help me deal with these guys? I don't think I do. I have no hammer, I have no means of doing anything about this. This entire dungeon is gonna suck. There's a thing up here, but I can't remember what the thing be. Ah, whatever then. I'm sure that'll come in handy later. For something. Don't know what. Do I have anything better on hand? No, I just don't. So we'll do it the hard way. Which is fine, I guess. Interestingly, based on my maths, yes, there's maths involved once you get to a certain point. This basic spear is possibly the best damage spear we can have for this build. Weird but true. Don't need any of those. I also think they did the... Well, we're going to run into one of them soon. They're called Crystallians. Pretty dirty. Because they look really cool, and they've got some cool spells. And they just don't do very well. Like... when the player gets a hold of their tools. They're not offensively bad, they're just, compared to other options, they're just so-so. And Elden Ring's not really a game where so-so items really cut the mustard. If it doesn't got a specific purpose, then why would you use it? That was a little annoying, but that's okay. Mission accomplished, I suppose. Okay, there's some kind of horrific nonsense going on down there. Ow! I do not want to get involved yet. Fighting these guys with this setup sucks. I'm just gonna leave. I don't wanna. Come back later with a different setup. Or maybe like a flamethrower. Which won't be perfect, but it'll make me feel better. I hate this bit, I hate this bit, I hate this bit, I hate this bit. There we go. There we go. There we go, there we go. Oh, he's losing it. He's not happy. Neither am I, to be fair. You know what? Completely reasonable. I think we're going to stop there for the night. I think that's basically it. But hey, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been good and real and good. You don't raid on this, so we're not gonna. But, you know, what a great time. I'm going to be using some of the footage from this for a video I'm going to be putting out maybe later. I don't know. I might do it, I might not. Depends. We'll see how the inspiration strikes me. So thank you all very much. And I will be back on my regular stream Saturday. Yes. So I'll see you there for that. Thank you all so much, and goodbye.